Hi, I'm Dan Bloom. Today we're going to do an Arriscraft windowsill. Now, this old windowsill is made of bricks. They're all broken, they're destroyed, water's getting in. We're going to take them all in completely, take out all the old mortar, and we're going to install a 3-piece Arriscraft windowsill. So now that we've got the rough decon done, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum this, get rid of all the little mortar chunks that we missed the first time, and get it all ready for the sill. I'm all cleaned off. There's a couple bricks here that have a little bit of wiggle to them, so I'm just going to take those out and either replace them or clean them off and relay them. Just create a solid surface for the sill. So I'm getting my mortar mixed up, type N. It's a little colder today, so I'm going to add a little bit of hydroset free. It's an accelerator. It's going to ensure that the mortar dries out really nicely, even with slightly colder temperatures. So I've got basically the perfect matching brick. It's in the right size, right texture. The color's a little bit lighter than the wall, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of red pigment on that. Hopefully we can darken it up to the exact color of the house. Darkened it just a tiny little bit to make it match the wall better. Just getting rid of some of these watermarks that are on the bricks. Just using a little bit of red pigment water just to darken them up a little bit. I'm just going to put the plastic to protect the wood before I put the sill on, and that'll stop the water from getting in. So we've got all the sills laid in place. They're all level, we've got the right shed angle, they're all lined up. We've got our 5 inches of space between the window frame, 2 inches of overhang. So we're gonna let this set up for about half an hour before we do the final pointing. So I'm about to do the caulking. Now there's 2 things when it comes to caulking. There's bridging and then there's flooding. Okay, and you're going to do both on this job. So bridging is basically putting a bead of caulking between the window frame and the sill. It bridges the gap. One problem with the bridging is that if the caulking does fail or shrink, then water can get underneath the window frame and in behind the wall, so we don't want that. Now we have a gap here underneath the window frame, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jam the gun in as far as I can, and I'm going to completely flood between the window frame and the windowsill with caulking, so that if water does somehow get past the bridging of caulking, it's still going to be blocked by that flood. Now that I've got the entire gap completely flooded with caulking, we'll go ahead and do the final bridging, give it a little smooth, and be good to go. The job's done, sill's in place, it's caulked, everything's pointed, we've got the new bricks underneath. All we gotta do is let it dry, and that's when we'll be happy.